Danielle Hunter, no-show at Vikings Voluntary Workouts. Welcome back to Onebar and Lupagus Show. I am Lupagus, and news breaking by Jeremy Fowler all over this Vikings stuff. Danielle Hunter not attending the Vikings Voluntary Workout Program. We'll get into that and what it potentially could mean. Before we do, be sure to subscribe to the channel, like the vids, and definitely come around on the night of the draft for our tailgate party starting at 4:30 Central Time. A lot of giveaways on that one, a lot of beers being had as well. So let's talk Danielle Hunter. I guess the first thing to remember here is that this is a voluntary program. Players are not required to show up because it is voluntary. That being said, I think Kevin O'Connell said last week in an interview that about 95% of the team shows up for that, and he's expecting a similar attendance this year. Hunter apparently not happy with his $4.9 million he's set to make this year. Returned from injury last year, had a very good season on a shitty defense. Believes he's worth more. He did sign that contract extension back in 2018 for $72 million. So now it becomes this type of game. Do the Vikings want to extend their 28-year-old edge rusher, star player, or do they want to potentially move on? And that is going to be the ultimate question here. You got to commit money to Justin Jefferson. TJ Hawkinson contract extension is in the works. Obviously, they can make, with what Rob Brzezinski's been able to do, making all those guys happy, I think is something they could do. But at 28 years old, is that something the Vikings are going to do? There was talk earlier this month that teams are calling the Vikings inquiring about Danielle Hunter. The Vikings only have 5 draft picks. So if a team comes along, offers something very good for Hunter, knowing where he's at in his age, knowing that he's going to get one more big contract, do they look to move him? That is the big question here. And it'll be interesting to see what actually happens. Maybe this is a trade. If it does happen, it happens on draft day when the Vikings are on the clock, kind of like what we saw last year with A.J. Brown being dealt from Tennessee to Philly. Who really knows what could happen here? But it's something to keep an eye on. It's something to watch. And all these things kind of start to be happening here as we get closer and closer to draft day. So Danielle Hunter's future with the team, it's up in the air at this point. Not attending the voluntary workouts. That's not an absolute red flag. It's not great. Obviously, you want to have one of your leaders of your defense there. But he's not happy with his contract. He's making it known by not coming to these workouts here. We'll see what his agent and the Vikings can work out, if they can come to some kind of contract resolution, or if this is truly the beginning of the end of Danielle Hunter in Minnesota. Hopefully, if he does go, the Vikings can get something for him in return, something fairly decent, because right now, with the Delvin Cook situation, looks like if they get anything for him, it's going to be peanuts. So let me know what you guys think. Danielle Hunter not attending the voluntary workout, does it matter? Do you care? Do you think it means he's going to move on? Is he pissed off? Is he upset? Is he going to be traded? I want to know your theories, your conspiracies, and also remember to keep your skull in your hole.